This is a video on the headlight wiring for 2008 Mazda 6 GS. It has no fog lights, no driving lights. I bought this car for my daughter. It had some nefarious wiring in it. And as you can see, I've pretty much gotten into it as far as you can get. So here's where it starts. This is your high beam relay. Right headlight, left headlight, low beam. Right headlight, high beam. Left headlight, high beam. There's a metal rail that runs under this side of the fuses that energizes all the fuses when this relay is engaged. So all four of your headlights have power going to them once this relay engages, and the turn signal switch switches the ground between high beam and low beam. Now, this is the pinout. The top row is wire colors, and it denotes if the socket is not used on the factory harness. The inside is the function, and it also denotes if it's not used inside the headlight itself. I had this spare headlight that I was able to dissect and trace the wiring in it to see where it goes. And this is what we got. The only one I had in question I wasn't sure about is whether this was green with a blue stripe or blue with a green stripe. It's kind of hard to tell, 17 years old and all. But the rest of it's pretty simple. There is no brown in the harness. Everything that's labeled B is black. And this is the left headlight. This is the right headlight. And as you can see from the pattern of the not used sockets, the headlights internally are wired the same, so it isn't flipped from one side to the other when you're dealing with the headlight harness. All the lighting positions are all the same. So we'll go over one of these headlights so you understand it real quick if you need to. Got left side headlight looking at the back of the plug. You got a green and red wire. It's your turn signal positive. You have fog light, turn signal, and parking light ground on the next wire. That is a black. There is a small block in the center of the plug with very tiny wires. That is your parking light positive, green and red. Next socket is not used. Next socket is low beam negative. That is a black and red wire. Next socket is not used. This is the fog light positive inside the headlight. So unless you have the wiring in your harness, you're not going to see a plug there or a wire in the plug. Next wire over is high beam positive. We have green and yellow. Not used, again, in the small block in the center. We have a black and orange wire going to it and a white wire going to it. These are not occupied in the headlight if it's denoted in the center again. And then the next one on the bottom row towards the end is high beam negative, and that is green with a red wire. And then low beam positive for the left side is red with a black stripe. And I say that because the right side headlight is red with a yellow stripe for the low beam positive. High beam negative is the same color for the right side. Unused white wire in the harness, unused black wire in the harness. This is that one that I can't tell whether it's green or blue, but it's that's what color it is. And then the same thing, turn signal is in the same socket, parking light and turn signal negative is in the same socket, parking light positive is in the same socket. So if you have a headlight issue with your car, you need to have positive going to high beam and low beam at the same time. That relay ensures that that happens. You need to check with your multimeter in the socket for your various grounds. So your turn signal ground, your low beam ground, and your high beam ground. They'll be what's not switching if something's wrong with your headlight switch inside the car. I hope this helps you. It sure as hell helped me figuring this out.